I don't know if the lighting looks good. I don't know if the lighting look crazy. Alright, let's see. Let's see how I work this. Let me see. This is my first time using this, so bear with me. I need to figure out a few things here. I'm assuming, how do I know who's coming in, who's not coming in though? Oh my god. Ooh. It's like you need to do a testing once. I'm trying to fix the lighting so that way. Oh, okay. Hold on. Let me see. How do you know who's there? It says, usually with Instagram Live, you can kind of see who's on, but I don't know how this works. I don't know how this works. It says 5 people, but how do I look if you guys have comments or questions? I guess the little comment bar. Oh no. Oh no. So I am going to finish the rest of my makeup on here. I'm just giving you guys a few more minutes, seconds. I don't know how this is. I'm assuming that you guys would share the video. Give me some pointers because I've never done Instagram Live. Facebook Live. Can you tell I'm always on freaking Instagram? But I wanted to do my face. I already did my eyes on my Snapchat. So if you guys are not following me on Snapchats, definitely follow me there, and then you can see our tutorial, which came out pretty okay. These lashes though are a little bit heavy. They're the Allure lashes. I'm trying them for the first time today. I've had butter, but I think that looks pretty good. Now the face just needs to kind of come together. So let me see. It says here, live viewers. So I wasn't sure if I was going to do it on here, if I was going to do it on Instagram Live, but what the hell? We're going to do it on here. We're going to make it work because Instagram Live does not give me a lot of time to do my makeup, and I've seen a lot of people do it on here, so we're going to do it on here. So if you guys could let me know to make sure that you guys can see me lighting wise, just because I'm not sure how this really works, so that way I can get started and I'm not like doing a tutorial and then you guys are not seeing what products or anything that I'm using. So let me see here. It says live viewers 18, but I don't know comment wise, like, or would I see the, oh, okay, now here we go. I did it. Okay, so you have to swipe it. Hi. Okay, swipe to see. Hey guys, welcome. Okay, cool. Cool beans. All right, I wasn't sure, so let's get into the tutorial. All right, so I'm able to finally see you guys' comments. All right, so I talked about this before on my Snapchat, which is the e.l.f. Vitamin C. This is bomb, especially if you have dry skin and you have a lot of rosacea like myself. So I want to apply a little bit of this just because, thank you, my love, just because my skin is very dehydrated right now. So what I like to do is just apply a little bit of this before I actually apply my foundation. So I'm just going to put a few drops in my hand, or you can kind of apply it this way so I can really just hydrate my skin. I'm going to go ahead and do that. I want to really have you guys a little bit close up so you guys can really see my skin. And I suffer from a lot of redness, as you can tell. Like even me like rubbing my face, you can just tell like how my face gets irritated. And I've been like that since I was little. And I don't really suffer with too much acne, but I do suffer from that. So I get a lot of puffiness and just a lot of rosacea in that area. So I want to make sure, and a lot of dryness. So if you guys are like me that suffer from a lot of dryness, you want to really hydrate your face. That's the most important thing, especially when I used to freelance and tell clients, is that you want to definitely hydrate your face. It's so important because if you're applying different products, it's just going to stick and cling to your skin and it's not going to look the same. So I'm going to let that hydrate for a second. Let that seep into my pores. Let me see here. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. While I'm doing that, I'm also going to go ahead and apply a little bit of the Lancome eye cream. This is my holy grail. It is expensive, but it's so freaking worth it. I love it so much. So I'm going to apply a little bit. I don't use it all the time because it's so steep, as far as it's really expensive. But if you're dry, once again, if you're dry like me and you're applying under eye products like concealers or whatever, you want to make sure that your under eye is very hydrated. I like always press, especially again when I used to do brides or weddings or anything like that, like you want to really make sure that you prep your skin, because if not, your makeup will not be the same. Trust me, guys. I remember back in the day, I never used to do these steps and I used to look a hot mess. Not saying that I'm perfect now because I'm still learning with a lot of things, but my skin used to look really bad. And my main issue that I used to have was like around the nose area. Like I used to be so patchy and it used to look really bad. So I'm gonna go ahead and, man, this is so much comfortable than to go ahead and hold the Snapchat button, even though I know there's a way to go ahead and do that. Okay. All right, so once that goes ahead and like seeps in, I just like to make sure, because this is so thick, make sure that's really in my skin there. And you want to make sure that any of these products, you want to give a second to kind of seep into your skin before you go ahead and apply any of those products. So let me know if you guys can see me good. Hey, at least we have 70 people. I didn't think anybody was going to show up here because I was just like, honestly, I'm really new to this and I'm used to, again, having the IG Live. Some people wanted me to go on IG Live, but I'm just trying to really test this out and see how this works out. But yeah, I just like to get whatever I had access in the skin there. All right. So we're pretty much done with that. Okay, I have my beauty blender. I wanted to make sure that I had everything next to me because I didn't want to be like bending down or trying to figure out where the hell things are at. All right, so the next thing I'm going to go ahead and do is cover up these dark circles because baby girl got little bags under there. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. I love using the, where do we have here? The Maybelline Age Rewind. A lot of people ask me, why do I use concealer over concealer? Well, this is pretty much like what they call, which is like a eraser for dark circles, and I like it because it does have a light consistency. It's not too heavy. Sometimes I'll go ahead and I'll color correct, but if I don't have time to go ahead and color correct, I just don't have time. So I want something that's fast and easy, that I'm in the go, and that I can also wear when I don't really want to wear any makeup or any foundation that's going to really cover up my dark circles. So some people use this as just a regular concealer. I just use it for that. So I'm going to go ahead and just apply. Let's twist that up here. If you guys are having clients, do not apply this product against your client's skin. You don't want to do it. It's very unsanitary. You want to grab a little bit on a plate. Or if you guys have one of those like beauty paws that I used to have back in the day that you can apply. Never apply products into anything like this. I mean, personally for yourself, but if you have a client, you don't want to apply this. These sponges contain a lot of germs and just like, it's just really unsanitary. I always make sure that myself, this is my personal sponge, so I'll use it. But if you have a client, you don't want to go ahead and do something like that. Alright, so I'm just going to go ahead and literally just apply. This is really heavy, especially when you apply with the sponge, in the sense you'll be like, oh my god, that's a lot, but it really isn't. I don't really have much product in there, just a sponge kind of. Alright, so I'll just apply a little bit right over here. Especially over here. Again, because I had that redness, I want to go ahead. So I'm taking my beauty blender. I have a habit, there's no nails in my hands right now, but I have a habit of really just cringing, you know, into the sponge. So I have like marks. I don't know if you guys have that problem, but this one's an old one here. So I'm going to go ahead and take a damp sponge. Don't be trying to soak your sponge, wet it, or use your sponge dry, because it's not going to work the same. I've had people where they'll be like, well, I wet it and my makeup is coming and it's slipping and sliding. Of course, because you are drenching. You don't have to drench it. And some people will go ahead and just spray a little bit of Max Fix Plus or a little bit of setting spray and it's not doing the job. You want to make sure that it's nice and bouncy and that it actually grows on you for it to actually work. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. I'm going to take a mirror too, because I am doing this in the screen, but I want to make sure that I'm not like applying my makeup right. So if I'm looking over here, it's because I'm looking at my mirror. So I'm going to go ahead and just really apply that there. And again, this isn't too heavy and it doesn't feel cakey on because I am going to use concealer to highlight. And let me know if you guys can see me. Ooh, ooh, hold on. I had you guys almost fall. Hold on. Hold on. We need to fix that. All right. All right, babe. Babe, do you think that there's anything that we can put? Okay, here we go. He's in the background. Okay, I'm going to hold that for a second because I need to figure out. Let me blend this first before I do that. This is live, baby. This is live. All right. I wasn't sure if I was going to bring my ring light, honestly. Alright, so I'm really just like, and then I'm going to take the back of it and just really blend around my mouth. So I get red around here. Okay. And if you guys are used to seeing me on Snapchat, then you know Carlos is in the background there. We kind of share offices. So he does engineering. So all his computer work is on one side, and then I have all my makeup on one side for now until we move. So I'm just going to go ahead and blend that out. Blend, blend, blend. So I hope you guys are having a good night so far. And I just take whatever access I have and put that over my nose. Like, I don't want to put any more product. I just literally want to mat down that area. So I hope you guys are having a good night. I know it's late and you guys are like, oh my god, but I still wanted to come on here and really just test it out. I was like, even if it's like 1 or 2 people watching me in here, because I just feel like it's so much easier doing live, even though I still feel like I need to get a little set up so you guys can see me better. Okay. Alright, cool, cool, cool. Alright. Alright, so I just like to take whatever's in the product and just literally like go around. Okay, so that's that. Alright, so next is going to be foundation. Again, I have dry to combination skin. So today I'm going to go ahead and be using the Makeup Forever Ultra HD. Yeah, Ultra HD. So like, check just in case. Okay, so Ultra HD. So what I like to do is, a lot of people always ask me like, how do you know your foundation, what shade you are? And I like to custom make my foundation. I just feel as though there's never a foundation that actually is my color, especially me living in Florida. Like, you know, I tan, sometimes I'll be, you know, really white, and you know, I'm pretty sure you guys can agree on this. Like, we change, you know, our skin can go from dark to light. So I like to usually custom make my foundation. Now with drugstore foundations can be a little bit tricky, just because it's so hard to really know what your skin, you know, your skin color is. So you want to make sure that you color correct yourself. You know what your tone is before you go ahead and apply or buy that foundation. And know that foundations from the drugstore you can also return as well. A lot of people be like, well, whatever, and if you don't want to return it, it is what it is. So don't get rid of the foundation that you have. I know I've had foundations where they don't match my skin, so I'll go ahead and I'll pick another shade and then kind of mix them together, and then they're perfect as far as color matching. So anyway, let's get into the foundation. So I'm going to be using Makeup Forever. This one is Y04, and then I like to mix it with, this one is 415. So I like to match these two together, mix these two together. Sorry. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. I'm going to be doing that on a plate. And I'm going to be putting just a few drops of that. Make sure you guys can see me. If I can open that up. Okay. There we go. Alright. So I'm going to mix those shades together. Where's my little spatula? If I can find my spatula. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and mix those shades. So I'll go ahead, and what I'll do is, so you guys can see, I'll put it on a plate. And, I put it on a plate, and I'm going to go ahead and mix this to kind of custom make the shade that I have right now. And last week I was vacation, I was really in the sun. So I'm a little bit darker than usual. So I'm going to go ahead and mix those colors together. And I don't have my spatula, so I'm just going to take my finger and I'm literally just going to apply a little bit of the foundation onto my skin so I can blend everything together. Alright, and you want to make sure that your foundation matches your neck, because my face is, you know, it's lighter than my neck, so we're going to go ahead and do that. Alright. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and take my beauty blender, and I'm just going to go ahead and blend all of that together. Okay. Let me get my... So if you guys have any questions, make sure to ask me. That's why I'm here. That's why I want to do these live videos. Let me fix this because I wanted to put a mirror next to me so I know what I'm doing as well. Because I'm literally looking into the screen. Okay, I'm just going to go ahead and blend that all together. Blend, 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 blend. Blend, blend, blend. And when you first see it, depending on the light, you'll be like, oh my god, it's yellow. But I'm just going to go up close so you guys can really see. And make sure you get your neck, ladies. You want to make sure you get your neck. Alright, so I'm just blending and blending and blending. I absolutely love this foundation. I feel like it looks so good, especially on photos. So if you're like getting married or you're filming, it looks so good. So good. Well, I feel like, I don't know why, but I feel like the iPhone, for some reason, I guess when it gets a little warm, I don't know if you guys are going through the same thing, but it really does lose, like the lighting goes down for some reason. So let me know if I'm looking too dark, or so I like to squeeze the sponge and really get in between there, because I apply my makeup before I apply my foundation. You can do vice versa. I don't like to do that because of fallout. So it's all about literally blending, 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 blending. So yeah, I just feel like the iPhone, after a while, gets dark. So I want to make sure I get my neck. So we're going to really just blend that area. Make sure no hair is there. I'm going to be blending here. Again, if I'm looking over here, it's because... Alright. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and get that area. So yeah, this foundation is amazing. I really love it. I really, really love it. By far, one of my favorite high-end. And then if you guys don't want to spend that much money, the L'Oreal, oh my god, it's so good. The L'Oreal Pro Glow or the L'Oreal Matte, if you have oily skin, so good. Alright, so I'm just going to take my mirror. So I really want to get the neck area as well. And I want to make sure that I'm not missing anything. You don't have to, like, I'm just picky like that. Like, I want to make sure that I'm really blending all the foundation into my skin when I use the beauty blender. Just want to really, like, you know, make sure that I'm blending everything together. Believe it or not, then what happens is you'll end up leaving patches. And then you'll have a patch here, you'll have a patch there. So I am using the blender this room. So I'm using the Makeup Forever Ultra HD. This one over here, this is the one that I'm using. What I love about this foundation too is that if you freelance or you have a darker skin tone, they have plenty of shades to mix and match with. So okay, I think that's enough. I think that's enough blending. So I'm just gonna go ahead and just let me lift this up so you guys can really see, okay, how this is blending, because I feel like you really can see, if anything, more so up close. I don't know, I'm more about, like, that's why I like to be really up close with everything, because that's where you can really tell if something is really working good or if it's matching correctly. All right, I think that's enough blending for now. Again, if you guys are just coming in, if you guys have any questions, let me know. I'm new to this Facebook Live, so, and let me know if you guys can see me. because I noticed that with the iPhone 7 Plus, the lighting for some reason goes down and it drives me insane. Insane. Okay. Alright. So I'm going to go ahead and take a sip of my Red Bull real fast. And then we'll get into the highlighting. Alright, so for today's highlight, I'm going to be using the Tarte Shape Tape. Love this stuff, but I don't use it like that because it is pricey. And I don't know, like, I feel like it doesn't last very long. So I like to actually mix the Tarte Shape Tape. Sometimes I'll do this. It depends how much I'm trying to highlight or what kind of look. But because my eye look is a little bit intense, thank you so much, Felicia. Ford, I hope you got the foundation that I'm using. I'm going to be using the NYX HD, and this is in the shade Fair. And this one is in the shade Light Medium Honey. So I'm going to go ahead and apply that. I don't know why I feel like I look so dark. But I'm going to go close so you guys can see me as much as possible. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and highlight under my eye. So I like to take it in a little bit. Again, if I'm looking over here, because I just feel like I can't really see too great in the screen. I can see, but any like cracks or anything like that. It works for any skin type. Any skin type. I just have dry skin, and it is pretty hydrating, and it works really good. But it does work for any skin type. When I used to freelance and was a full-time makeup artist, I would use that on clients. So yes, it works. Alright, so then I don't want to use too much either. It does have a thick applicator, so alright, so I like to apply a little bit on my nose, and tip of my nose, and then just a little bit here just to highlight. I know I'm looking crazy right now, but it's gonna come together. Then I like to add a little bit, and you guys are like, oh my god, that's a lot of concealer added on, but I could add a little bit of this. For some reason, this eye always comes out darker because of the pigmentation of my eye on this side. So I'm going to go ahead and blend that out. If you guys are just coming in, welcome. Thank you guys for joining me for my first Facebook Live. Can't even talk. If you guys have any questions, feel free. That's why I'm here. And this is why I want to start doing these lives, because so many of you guys have questions for me on my Snapchat, and I feel like I want to answer you guys' questions on here. So don't be shy. Ask me. That's what I'm here for. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and blend that out. Alright. So yeah, if you guys have any questions, definitely feel free to ask me. That's why I am here. Love, love, love the Shape Tape. It does have a weird, like, citrusy smell, I'm not gonna lie. That's the one thing I don't like about it. I'm gonna press that into my nose. That's the one thing I don't like about it. But other than that, it's bomb.com. Alright. At first you're like, damn, that's a lot. It comes together, I promise. At first you're probably like, yeah, a lot. And that's why I love the Maybelline Age Rewind, because it doesn't feel thick. It covers those dark circles, and it doesn't feel like heavy or you have so many layers, because I can't stand having so many. Yep, this is a damp. So when I do my wings. Yay! So okay, so as you see there, like at first it looks crazy, but once you really blend that out, it starts to be just, everything is about blending and making sure like the shades that you have, everything kind of like blends together. I like to have a really bright under eye, and then once I contour and all that stuff, everything will come together. At first it always looks freaking absolutely nuts. We have different, our eyes are not symmetrical, like, you know, they're different depending on the person. But I have where one eye is lower than the other one, And as far as like also this one, like the pigmentation I have on this eye, under eye, is much darker. So sometimes I'll put under my concealer to highlight, and it'll look really dark, and I'm like, man, this eye looks so freaking dark. And it's because of that, because of the pigmentation. So sometimes I have to extra highlight this. Like, I mean, you know, we're not perfect, right? We're human, so I mean, it's not like everything that we have on our face, unless you get fillers and Botox and all that other stuff. But if you don't have any of that in your face, then you know, unless you're just absolutely perfect. So I'm gonna go ahead and blend that out. Really blend that out right there. When I do my wings, I should think my eye is a little bit more hooded. Oh yeah, it's the same thing that happens to me. Absolutely. That's why I'm gonna do Facebook Live. I want to do IG Live too. Why is this so much easier? Like, I could just do my makeup on here and not have to hold the button. That's absolutely amazing. So yeah, all about blending. Now with the Shape Tape, I noticed that you have to blend fast. If not, it'll stick to your skin, and then it's hard to like really blend it out. I just had it there for a second. So you want to make sure. So I like to take the back of my sponge and just really blend out this area, so it doesn't look like I have a stripe of freaking concealer there. And then I'll fix whatever's under my under eye. And then tip of my nose. And we're going to contour that in a second. Alright, I'm just going to look in my mirror. I don't want you guys to think I'm trying to be rude or anything like that. So yeah, this concealer, you have to work fast, because if not, oh my god, it sticks to your skin. Yeah. Thank God I like really moisturize, because let's say you put this concealer on and you haven't moisturized under your skin. Has that ever happened to you guys using this concealer? It will stick to your skin, girl. Like, you'll have like a stripe of freaking concealer, because it is a thick, thick consistency. Alright. So I want to make sure that, alright, my nose is blended there. I know it's a lot of blending, but so what I like to do is as well, right? I'll grab a little bit of the Mario Badescu, if I'm even saying that, Mario spray. I'm just gonna spray a little bit on my booty blender. Okay. And then, because this is so hydrated, and then I'll just take it real fast and just put it under my eye, so it won't be like any like heavy or cakey or anything like that. So I'm gonna go ahead and take a little bit of that and just like kind of loosen out its thickness there. Okay. Have to wear dark and yeah, it happens. You know, again, our eyes are not perfect, and unless we actually go into the knife for that to really fix our imperfections, or you know, we're not perfect. So we work with, as long as it's looking okay and you're not looking crazy, then you good. All right, so I want to go ahead. Hi from Guatemala. Hello. So I want to actually take this brush from e.l.f. and I felt like this was really harsh there, so I'm just gonna go ahead and buff that out, because I get picky. I'm telling you, I get picky. All right. Now, next we want to go ahead and set that concealer. I'm gonna go ahead and really go under the under eye real fast. Okay, so we're good. Today we're going to be using my favorite translucent powder, which is the Coty Airspun. Love, love, love. Yes, Christine, I'm going on live right now. Love you. So I'm going to be using the translucent by Coty Airspun. You can actually find this at Walmart. Everybody and their mom would be asking me, where can you find this? When you go into Walmart, check next to where the nail polishes are. Trust me, you will find this baby, okay? You will find this. I use the, it depends. Like, I'll use the extra, because there's translucent, extra coverage, and then there's just translucent. Today I'm going to be using, thank you so much, Kelsey. I'm going to be using the extra coverage. Extra coverage, because we need some extra coverage. So this is how it looks. I find this on my local Walmart for about like $6 and it works so good. I love it. A lot of people ask me if it has flashback. For me, it personally doesn't, but you want to make sure that you wipe out all the excess of any translucent powder that you put on you, because you will have excess. You will, like, if you're not wiping it, or if you're taking a brush that's not wiping out all the excess, you will have flashback. Just letting y'all know. So I'm taking the same little Jacked Up Beauty blender that I have here. And again, I like to pick it up with a little bit. I'm going to apply a little bit of setting spray again, because I like to go ahead and pick up a nice amount, and that's going to help pick up the, a lot of people say, well, when I pick it up, how can I pick up a nice amount? Well, once you go ahead and spray a little bit of setting spray, then you're going to have a nice amount to go ahead and set. Plus, the setting spray will really hydrate under your eye. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. So I'm going to take my trusted mirror here. We're going to start baking. So I like to go ahead and squeeze it a little bit. I really go and get the side of my nose there first, because I'm going to do a little contouring in the nose in a little bit, and then we're going to start baking. Okay. I'm using the Mario Badescu. If I'm saying that right. It's this one. You can find it on Amazon. You can find it in Ulta. It's freaking amazing. And yes, it is a setting spray as well. Hydrate, setting spray, whatever. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and continue baking. Don't forget to get inside the nose area. Oh my god, I used to always forget that, and my nose would be all like cakey and nasty, because I wouldn't go ahead and set under that, on that area, the cracks. The crack. Alright, let me take my brush. What is my brush? Okay, hold on guys, hold on. Alright. Alright, so I'm just going to go ahead and just, okay, because I put too much right there. I don't want to bake that part yet. Alright, so I actually go into my Snapchat. I use the Huda Beauty palette. The new one, the Desert palette. I'll show you guys in a second. Let me just bake under here. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Ooh, we finally got 53 live. Ooh. Thank you guys for joining me. I really appreciate it. I love you guys so much. I'll go ahead and... Oh yeah, I want to do it. I just felt, not that I was shy or whatever, I just feel like, I'm like, alright, because you know, it's live, so you're just like all over the place. But today I was like, make sure I have everything together. Alright, so I like to take that baking a little bit. Okay. And then we'll go over with powder. I don't like to bake the whole entire face, just under my eyes. And what I like to do is, I like to take a little bit of translucent powder just to kind of set under my neck and all that stuff. Let me grab the brush I'm going to be using. And this is a blurry foundation brush, and this is from the brand Smashbox. And I just take a little bit of translucent, and I really just, not like dragging it, because your foundation will drag. You really just want to press that in. Because I don't want to bake under here. I don't need to bake under here. But I want to set my foundation. Or you can use the powder that you usually use for... I don't want to use foundation plus powder foundation. It just isn't... it's just too cakey. So I'm just going to go ahead and really just press that. Then I want to go ahead and make sure I get around here. Hey! It's Glam... Everything is Glam by Melly besides YouTube, which is Glam by Melly TV. So let me show you guys real fast. Oh my god, let me grab the palette that I used. So this is the palette that I used, and I'm going to go into my thoughts on this in a second. But this is the new Huda Beauty Desert Dust palette. This is like the new hype right now. This is how it looks. How beautiful is this palette, man? It's so beautiful. But even though it's absolutely stunning, it does have its little issues, which I'll talk about it in a second. Get back into the face tutorial. So again, yeah, so I'm just taking a little bit of that and just really pressing that into my skin. I don't really want to bake anything. I just really want to press that powder just to set a little bit of my foundation there to last a little longer. So, and again, just pressing it. I'm not dragging it, because then it's going to start dragging my foundation. And I really just want to go ahead and do that. Was your bladder damaged? I have a habit of just going in with my beauty blender because I usually wear false nails, and that's why it looks like that. I think this one's old. Okay, just get around here, and I crease around here. Everything is Glam by Melly. Instagram, Snapchat. Besides YouTube is Glam by Melly TV. Okay. Again, I don't want to do too much because I have dry skin, and if I bake all over, I'm gonna actually take off this bacon in a second too. If I bake all over, then it's just too much. Like, I want my skin to kind of seep through and look somewhat glowy because I have dry skin and I don't want to look all freaking cakey. Okay. So that's that. I'm gonna kind of get that part right there because, okay. All right. So right now, while I am baking for a second, I want to exfoliate my lips because they're kind of crusty right now. So we're going to be using the e.l.f. lip scrub. This thing is amazing. Amazing. This is how it looks. You can find this about $3 at your local Target or Walmart. This will exfoliate your lips and make them feel like butter, okay? So let's go ahead and do that. Let me take a sip of my water before I do that real fast. All right. Next time I have to have some music in the background, Lord. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and take this to exfoliate my lips. You don't need much. You just literally apply it like lipstick. Okay. All right. So that's how it's going to look. It's going to look crusty at first. All right, because it's, and this one is in the scent Rose. So what I like to do is take a little spoolie and literally, and this is when I'm in a rush. Like, I mean, there's other ways to go ahead and really exfoliate and take the dead skin out. But if I have somewhere I need to be, I don't got time for that. So I go ahead and apply that, and I take a little clean spoolie. Don't be using no dirty spoolie. And exfoliate. So I'll just take it like that and exfoliate lightly. You don't want to be dragging your freaking lip. All right? And hey, got that dead skin you got going on there, girl. Your lips can't be looking crusty. If my friend Zene is in here, she knows what I'm talking about. I don't hang around with that. I don't like crusty lips. She knows that. Alright, you're going to just go ahead. Okay? Or you can rub it, or you can, whatever, however you guys want to do it. But this is how I like to do it. Alright? Okay? Alright. And this is going to really just pump up your lips, have that blood flowing. I know it looks crazy right now. It'll really have it flowing really good. And you don't want to apply lipstick and it clump or look nasty and all that stuff. So, okay. So once this is like this, I'm going to grab a makeup wipe. But usually sometimes I'll be over my sink and I'll grab like hot water. I'm going to be using the Target wipes. You can find this at Target. These are my favorite makeup wipes. Love them. Again, if you guys have questions, that's what I'm here for. Bring them on. Alright. And then that's it. Okay? Now, don't be dragging it because I just realized I forgot I had foundation for a second. Don't put too much because you have makeup wipes. So I'm going to have to fix that little area there because I almost forgot that I have foundation on. Alright. So just focus on grab it like this. And that's it. Thank you. It's the Huda Beauty palette, man. Alright, so then I'm just going to take a dry paper towel. Blot it. Let me fix this here. And then I'm just going to go ahead and... Hello, Melissa. I have the Huda Beauty... Huda. I'm just Huda, actually. Huda Beauty. This is the palette that I have today on my eyes. Check out my Snapchat, guys. I have a full tutorial on this eye look. So check it out. Check it out. It is on my Snapchat. Alright, so we're about to take out the baking because I don't like to bake too much. Again, I have that dry skin. And I don't want to be having any patchiness or anything like that. So I already applied the e.l.f. to go ahead and exfoliate my lips. So I want to go ahead and take a little bit of my Vaseline. This is the Vaseline Lip Therapy. You can find this at your local Walmart, Target. This is stuff is amazing. So I'm going to go ahead and apply a little bit of that. Never neglect your lips. That's the first thing people see, right? When they're talking to you, your lips can't be looking crusty, man. Okay, now I'm gonna go ahead and so you guys can see, and like drooling and shit. All right, so you see how that plumped up my lips? I love it. It just makes your lips look like nice and smooth, and when you apply it, like I love it. I love this stuff, and it's only like $3. It's so freaking cheap, and this is only like what, $1? Next time when I come on here, I'm gonna do a drugstore tutorial because I'm all about, you know, saving money. All right, so I'm going to be taking, this is a Juvia's Place taper brush. This is my ride or die to take out any baking under my eyes, to really set it. I really do enjoy it. So I'm going to go ahead and just wipe that off, right? So for example, if you're sitting here and you're just wiping it off like this, you're going to have flashback, because you see, if I sit here and I just do one swipe, there's still access of translucent powder on my face. So if you go ahead and you take the camera, you're going to see it because I still have it on there. So I use the e.l.f. lip exfoliating. You can find this at Walmart, Target. Yeah, this was actually, yes, this is Juvia's Place. I don't know if they still have this or they have this in the set, but I got this about a year ago. So this is Juvia's Place, the Taper J123 brush, guys. So, okay, so I'm going to go ahead, and if you guys missed anything, I use the e.l.f. lip exfoliating in Rose. Oh my God, why is this like, oh, because powder wasn't it? This is how it looks, guys. All right. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to wipe out any excess, right, first. And then I take the taper brush and really press it into my skin. So I like to start from the corner here and really press that baking, okay? And then I'll swipe out any excess again. I know that it feels like sometimes it's so many freaking steps, but if you don't want to have that flashback, that's just how it is. Like, you just gotta go through those steps, you know what I mean? So as you can see here, I'm gonna have you guys close up, okay? I'm gonna pinch it here. All right, and then we're gonna press, okay? And then slide a little bit off. All right, I'm gonna take whatever and I just really press that. I'm gonna press whatever's in those because you don't want this kicked up or looking like it's been neglected. Okay. Alrighty. It says Juvia's website. What eyeshadow everyone's asking me is the Huda Beauty eyeshadow, the Desert. Go to my Snapchat, guys. The tutorial is live there. So this is the palette that I used today. It came out pretty. It's a really nice palette. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and grab this again. Swipe it. Swipe it. Alright. I don't want to drag it too much because then you know it's going to go everywhere. Alright. Pinch it again. I'm telling you guys. And I'm going to probably grab the mirror because I'm literally doing everything on the screen. I'm going to be looking crazy. Alright. Alright. Yeah. It's coming out good. Alright. So again, pressing it and then, you know, just like, don't be trying to go all crazy and trying to swipe it off. Just really press it down and then go and get any excess that you have. And then what I like to do is just, then you can kind of go on this end and just any excess. You want to make sure that you don't have all that translucent powder just flowing everywhere, because then you'd be looking like a ghost. Alright. Alright, so let me just close up with you guys. Okay? Again, I like to go over it again and that's it. And I'm just doing extra steps to show you guys, but usually I'll do this like in 2 seconds. Okay? Alright. And then what I want to do is I want to bake a little bit my nose so that way it doesn't look cakey or anything like that while I go ahead and go into the contouring of it. Hi guys, Nilda, Norma, Marlene. Hi. Okay. All right. And by the way, oh, go ahead. I just had it. You know what I forgot to do and show you guys was primer, right? I used the vitamin C as primer. I didn't want to use anything else. I just felt like, but I was going to go ahead and use, if you guys have redness or anything like that, the Smashbox Photo Finish Correcting is amazing for people who are like me, who have rosacea, any inflammation, redness. This is amazing to prime and color correct. Okay, so if you guys haven't pick this up for a primer, because I feel like I didn't show that in the beginning, because I decided to just use the vitamin C to hydrate my face, and I didn't want to put any extra product. But if I'm and because it's late night and I don't need my makeup to last longer, but if I want to go ahead and have my makeup last longer, then I'll go ahead and I'll apply the Smashbox. I love their primers, but this one's my favorite because it'll cancel out the redness, or my holy grail, which is the Benefit Professional, which is bomb. So, and sometimes I use both. It depends on my mood. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and go into a little bit of contouring. Before I go ahead and do that, I want to apply a little bit of baking on my nose area. So that's what I was talking about. You can go ahead and grab the Benefit Professional. This stuff is absolutely amazing. If not, you can use the Smashbox. This also covers pores, and it hydrates and it color corrects. So, or there's so many, but these are like my two favorites. And this and the NYX drugstore, no, I'm sorry, the Milani one is really good for really hydrating the skin. The hydrating primer is really good. All right, so let's get into the contouring. Let's do a little contouring. So it looks crazy right now, but I want to go ahead and make sure that I set the nose, because if not, the nose will be just going everywhere. So for contouring, I'm going to be using two products. I'm going to be using the Flower. This is the bronzing and blush. I don't like the blush at all because it's obviously too pink right here. But the bronzer is really nice to give you a nice flush. I wouldn't really contour too much with this, but if I'm just doing a light bronze, then I'll use this. It's really good and it's really buttery. I'll show you guys. Like, it's absolutely buttery, and it has a nice gray undertone, which I like. So we're going to be using that, and then we are going to be using these Wet n Wild Dulce de Leche. You can find this at Walmart. You can find this at Target. Super inexpensive, $3, and it works really good. You can even use this for the highlight. The highlight is really good too. I use this sometimes, but I prefer using the Aerospun. But it is really buttery. Oh, wrong one. But it is really buttery. And this is how the Dulce de Leche looks. I like the way that this one. Sometimes if I'm really wanting an intense contour, then I use the caramel toffee one. And I actually prefer, like, if I want more of a highlight, I prefer this highlight here. It's more of a yellow undertone, just to give it a little more of a pop. But this is a little bit more darker for my skin tone. It becomes too muddy, but sometimes I'll mix the two, depending. It's all depending. I'm using the Huda Beauty palette, the Desert palette. This is the palette that I'm using today. If you haven't checked out my Snapchat, definitely check it out. This is the look that I created for my Snapchat. I'm still not done the under eye, but we're going to get there in a second. So let me go ahead and do a little bit of my forehead. I'm not going to do any intense highlighting today because, again, I'm not going anywhere. It's nothing special, but I wanted to go ahead and definitely have some definition into my thing. So I'm going to go in with, this is a Smashbox Angle Brush. I hope everyone is having a good night and you guys are staying tuned because it is late here in Florida. Babe, what time is it? 11:15 at night. So I'm literally just going ahead and applying a little bit of contour in the forehead. Nothing too crazy. Okay. just adds on a little bit more definition, you know what I mean? All right, I'm going ahead and do that. All right, late to the party. You late, girl, you late. No, I'm just kidding. Oh my God, guys, tell me about this freaking hurricane Irma. My God, it was insanity. If you guys live here in Florida, or if you guys suffer from any of these freaking hurricanes, it's crazy. It's been freaking nuts. I feel like my thing, I need to fix it. I use the Makeup Forever Ultra HD Foundation. This is how it looks. I'm wondering if I was gonna say, I wonder if I put it right here. So this is how it looks. It's been so freaking crazy. Absolutely insanity with these hurricanes, let me tell y'all. My power was still on, but I didn't have any service for my phone. So it was crazy. It was crazy. Yeah, I know. I know. I feel like they kind of hyped it up, but they always do that. But it's better safe than sorry. That's how I feel. Like, I feel like it's better safe than sorry, right? So, all right. So, I'm going to go ahead and contour. Do a little contour here. Baby, is it me or is it hot in here? Mm-hmm. All right. So, I'm going to do a little contour here. Let me get a thing before I'm, like, patching on. Let me get a mirror. Patching on contour here. Yeah, I feel like they hype it up a little bit more than what it is. Everybody from my family from up north was like, get out. It's going to be crazy. You can't be there. And I'm just like, hold on. Like, calm down. Let's be collective. Let's get it. Like, hold on. Like, people were just too hyped. Some people that were here in Florida were just like, you know, they thought it was doomsday. Like, it was just a lot to take in. At one point, I just couldn't be on Facebook. And I try not to, I'm gonna be honest with y'all, like, the reason why I don't be on Facebook like that, especially my personal, like, my business has nothing to do. By the way, let me take off this baking because I don't want to over bake my nose. I just feel like people on Facebook are so, like, they put too much of their business, and it's just too much for me. Like, I just can't stand it. Like, it's one thing to share your life, and then there's one thing to literally say, like you're even pooping in the toilet, or, like, you have issues with an ex. Or, like, I just feel like I'm all about positive energy, and it's like whatever you put out there really can affect someone's day. Like, I'm not into that. So, but yeah, let me continue. I'm trying to talk it at the same time. But I just feel like it could become very toxic. And then you get, like, this weird things on Facebook. Like, I don't know. I just don't know. Like, sometimes it'd be just weird. I don't know. Maybe it's just me, but I don't know. So, I'll go on Facebook. Like, let's say I haven't been on Facebook in forever. And why do they post, like, the posts I be seeing? Like, I just be going crazy. I'm like, it's one thing to go ahead and, babe, put down the air. It's hot in here. It's one thing to go ahead and share your life and share your story. I'm a blogger. I share my life. But why put every part of your life online? Like, where's the privacy? Where is, like, the unknown, the anticipating? Like, everybody and your mama knows what you're doing. You know what I mean? It's just too much. All right, so I'm just continuing. If you guys don't have this bronzer, I say get it, especially if you're starting off. It is actually really good and really buttery. I really like it. It's not too bad at all. All right, wanted to make sure. It's really hot in this house. I don't know why all of a sudden. All right. Again, it's just more like I'm bronzing. Just a light contour. But yeah, people be doing the much. But if you guys have questions, any makeup related questions, definitely go ahead and let me know. What color is which one? The Wet n Wild? Let me know. So I like to go a little bit under the chin just to kind of define it. Again, this is a light contour. And then I'll just kind of bring it down. Kind of go under. I feel also with, like, even YouTube is could come a little bit negative, honestly. With all the drama happening now, so I like to go, because you know, you get a little chunky. So I'm going to go ahead and take that contour and just really kind of go under here and kind of define so that, you know, I could look a little chiseled. All right. All right. I feel like the lighting's a little bit off, but we're gonna go with it. The contour you're using now is in Dulce de Leche. This is how it is. I'm gonna put it up for you guys for a second, okay? This is how it looks, guys. I'm gonna leave it up for 2 seconds so you guys can see how it looks. What was the AC at?
74.
Oh. I think it just gets hot in this room. All right. So now I'm gonna go in with this is the flour. This is the brand Flour. You can find this at Walmart. Super inexpensive. And then I just like to go over it just to give it like a flush. Okay. Then I'm going to take that brush that I had the excess of the powder and kind of blend that all out right here. It's all about blending because now you look patchy. Yeah, the Wan Wa is pretty good. It's not bad at all. I feel like it's not bad at all. All right, so now you guys can see a little bit of the lighting. So I'm just gonna, all right. All right. All right, so I'm gonna cut that out in a second, but before I do that, let me apply a little bit of blush. I'm gonna be using the Pixi. This is so pretty, guys. I like to use a blush that kind of has a little bit of shimmer, just because when I apply my highlight, it'll give it an extra glow, but not too shimmery. Like, it depends how, I don't want it glittery, just a little shimmer. So this one is super pretty. This one is called Rome Rose. So pretty. Let me show you guys. And it's very buttery. You see how it has like a little bit of a highlight to it, and it looks so pretty when you apply it. I feel like my hands are so, this is how it looks. It's very pretty. I feel like I have all this shit in my thing so I can show you guys how it looks. Let me swatch it for y'all. Now, you don't want to apply it this tense, but this is how it looks. So buttery. I want to show you guys. So buttery, so pretty, and it gives a nice flush, nice glow. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and take a blush brush. This one is the Smashbox Blendable Cheek Brush. So we're going to go ahead and just apply just a little smudge, because I don't want to be looking like rosy cheeks up in here. So we're going to go ahead and just apply a little bit, just for a little flush in the cheeks. You just want to go lightly with your hand, don't go ham. Okay? Just a nice little like flush to the cheekbones. Thank you, my love. Thank you, guys. If you haven't seen the eye tutorial, check out my Snapchats. You see how it gives like a nice like highlight, but it doesn't look like it's too shimmery or pinky or cakey. I love it. You can find this at Target, guys. Okay. So again, just a little bit, and I'm going to be applying highlight towards the end. Okay. I don't want to go too ham with that, but all right. I'm like, I don't want to go too ham, and I'm still going ham with it. Okay. So, yes, Target. All right. So, what I'm going to go ahead and do is I'm going to cut my cheekbones a little bit. I'm not going to be doing, like, baking. I just want to cut it just to, like, sometimes it could look a little muddy. So, I'm going to take, again, a damp beauty blender, actually. All right. So, a beauty blender, and I'm just going to go ahead and cut that just to blend everything together so it doesn't look, like, muddy or cakey. And then I like to bring it up a little bit, just in the area, just a little bit up there. So, now this is not everyday makeup. I'm not gonna, what I want to do is I want to show you guys either on Snapchat on here, my everyday makeup routine that takes like 5 minutes. Because not everybody's gonna have time to do this. This is when you're gonna go out, you know, out the girls' night out. You know what I mean? Okay. So I'm going to leave that on for just 2 seconds. Now, I used the Huda Beauty palette today, the Desert Dust palette. And if you guys haven't seen the tutorial, definitely, these colors are absolutely gorgeous. Let you guys have a take a look. Love, love, love. I believe that this isn't out yet, or maybe it is. I have to find that out. I'll put it on my Snapchat, or I'll put that on here. But the colors are absolutely gorgeous. This is what I use. But I didn't finish up the makeup look, which I want to do under the eye. So I'm going to be taking the color Amethyst, I think. Or maybe I'm saying it wrong. This color right here. And I'm going to apply that in my lower lash line just to kind of buff it. And then I'm going to just apply it up to here. And then we're going to go ahead and put an inner corner highlight there. So let me get a brush. Okay. So what I like to do, this particular color, if you guys see my tutorial, is not as pigmented as I want it. So what I do is I take, this is an Eco2's brush, and this has really thick fibers on it, so it'll pick up a lot of pigment. So I'm going to go ahead and just take a little bit of that, you know, tap out any excess because I don't want any fallout because I already have foundation on. So this is how it looks. Beautiful, beautiful purple. Oh, my butt is numb. My butt is numb. All right. So I'm going to go ahead. You know what? I think I got, let me see if I can do this. Okay, perfect. I can actually go ahead and zoom you guys in, which is awesome. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and take that shade there. If you guys have any questions, please. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and take that, and I'm going to go under my eye, okay? I don't want to sweep it too much because, again, I have foundation on, so. Alright. Isn't it such a pretty color? Absolutely gorgeous. But it's not really pigmented like I wanted it to be. I was very, very disappointed on that because I thought it would be really pigmented. So I'm going to go ahead and take that purple. Take that purple. You see how it is, the difference between when I clean that up? Sorry, guys. I just realized that I had gel like that. Okay, so if you have any fallout like that, don't worry about it. Don't drag it or anything like that. I'm going to take that brush that I just had and kind of sweep it off. So, okay. If you drag it, then the pigment's going to go into your freaking under eye. All right, so I'm going to go into the other eye. I don't know if you guys can see here. So if you see, I'm not like poking it, but I'm like literally pressing that in, and I'm gonna stop right in there. Okay, I'm gonna be doing these tutorials more often, guys. You guys don't know how comfortable it is to be able not to be holding that Snapchat button. This is amazing. I just feel so comfortable. All right, so again, all right, so I don't know if you guys can see. All right, so I stopped right here, okay? All right, all right. Now let me take out, because again, I'm not trying to really bake, you know what I mean. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead, take that blush brush, I'm sorry, not the blush brush, the taper brush, and really blend that all out, because it's all about blending, dude. Girl. Have a purple eyeliner in the eye. Yes, I do. I'll show you guys in a second. And then, again, just setting that there here. I'm going to do a little contouring in the nose in a second, but I just wanted to do that under the under eye. Okay. And again, I wasn't trying to do any like intense highlighting or contouring. It's just really simple, and that's it. Milk stick you sometimes use. You go to milk.com cosmetics and they have it, or Sephora. All right, so I'm just gonna take a sip of water if you guys don't mind for a second. It is hot today. All right, so we went ahead and we did that. Next, I want to go ahead and take the shade Twilight. It's the shade here. I want to show you guys. Now this shade, I was disappointed. It wasn't as pigmented. Like, it's really pigmented on my finger, but it's not really pigmented in the eye. And it has a lot of fallout. Let me show you how it looks. Okay. And it's absolutely gorgeous. You see how pretty that is? But I was very disappointed on the fallout and the pigmentation. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and grab a brush to use for the inner right over here, okay? This is the e.l.f. brush. You can find this. This one is what they call an e.l.f. eyeshadow brush, I'm assuming, like an angle eyeshadow brush, and it's only $1. I'm going to take my Mario Badescu spray that to intensify the pigment. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. I'm going to take that purple shade that's there, and I'm going to apply that right in here, okay? So let's pack on this color, and then you guys will see. Like when I'm going in, even with that, there's a lot of fallout. I don't know if you guys can see it. I'm really tapping lightly. There's just a lot of fallout in this eyeshadow. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and go into my here looker, and you guys will see what I'm saying. You know, and this is what I was kind of, you have to really press it on there, because if not, it just won't show. Like you're like, okay, where the heck, why is it not showing? And it's because these are like meant. Now I'm going to take my finger, and it shows a little bit more. But I'm very disappointed in that shade. I am. And it just has a lot of fallout, like too much fallout. So I might be using another shade. We shall see. All right. I'll show you guys what it's called. This is called the Desert Dust Palette. This is how it looks from Huda Beauty. Can you show the eyeshadow palette? Plus the video doesn't disappear. Yes, it doesn't disappear until 48 hours, 20 hours. So I'm going to go into retrograde, because I feel as though this other shadow is just not doing it for me. So I'm going to go ahead and this is what I talked about. The purple shades are just not doing it for me. Like, it doesn't matter how much you try to spray, it just ain't doing it for me. So you might have to pick up something else, but we shall see. Gonna go ahead and spray a little bit of that Mario spray again. And it's not doing it for me. Like, it's just not. Alright, so we're gonna go ahead and pass on that shadow. What is up with these purple shades? Lord. Alright, so I'm gonna be using one of my favorite palettes. If you guys don't own this one, it is a must-have. Sorry, it's not on me right now. I didn't think. Alright, so this one is the Smashbox Cover Shoot Bold Eye Palette. It's so pretty. This is how it looks, guys. Oh my god, it's so dirty. Alright, so this is how it looks. It's absolutely gorgeous. And this highlight right here is everything, okay? It has like a nice pink, purpley, like it just really pops out the eyes. Especially if you have brown eyes, like these type of tones look absolute purple tones. Just look absolutely gorgeous on brown eyes. So let's go ahead and do that one on top of there. This is just so much more pigmented. So I'm going to go even in my tear duct here. And I'm just going to bring it like that, okay? Oh, love this shade. It's just so pretty. You see how it pops out more? Just like, bam, you know? This is what I love about this palette, this freaking highlight. Like, and usually I would use a smaller brush just to get in here, but since we're bringing it down this way. Okay. Bring it back. Okay, you don't want, where's my little Q-tip here? It's a little makeup going in your eye, looking like, thank you. Yeah, is that how it goes here? You guys share the video. That'd be awesome. I'm gonna take a little Q-tip, make sure I don't got no crust in my eyes, okay? So I'm going to go ahead and, again, press some of that pigment and just bring it over. And then I'm going to take the other one and just kind of blend the two together. I don't know if you guys can see. You guys see? You guys see? Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and do the same thing. You see how that popped it out more? Way better than the other one. So I'm going to go ahead and do the same thing here. Yep. Alright, so if you guys have any questions, please feel free to ask me. That's why I'm here for. I'm here to answer you guys' questions. It doesn't matter what it is. You know, if you guys have questions for foundation or anything like that. Does it? It just like kind of pops it out. It's like, okay, I'm here. Thank you. You know what I mean? I love it. And I just feel as though like it kind of, when you go ahead and put any highlight in your like tear duct. It just, you look awake, you know what I mean? It's like, okay, I'm here, my makeup's coming together, okay, I'm popping, or not popping in the sense of like, here's that pop of like shadow. Love it. But yeah, if you guys have any questions, feel free to share my video. I would appreciate it. We are definitely going to be doing some more IG lives. I mean, Facebook lives. I haven't even done IG live yet for a tutorial, so, you know. Alright, so that's pretty much it. Really trying to highlight. It's because I put the other color and I'm really trying to blend everything together. So, again, if you guys have any questions, definitely let me know. Alright. Alright. Some more Facebook Live. Okay, cool. Okay, so then I'm going to go back in with the same purple shade. And I'm just going to buff that so it doesn't look like choppy. It doesn't look like, okay, highlight and then not blend it. Because, again, everything is just about blending everything together. So I'm going to go ahead and take this and just really buff it. No product in it, just whatever Access product it was in there before. And then we're going to go ahead and do the same thing. You want to blend everything together to make sure that everything looks okay, you know? All right, there we go. All right. Here we go. There we go. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and contour the nose in a second, just a little contouring. But before I go ahead and do that, I want to put a little bit of mascara under my under eye. I'm using the Allure lashes. No, these are not 202. Ooh, where's the other ones? These are Allure lashes. I'll make sure that I'll list the lashes that I'm going to be having. I don't have the box, unfortunately. But if you go to my Snapchat, I put all the information of what exact lashes I am wearing today. Now I'm going to go ahead and put eyelash some mascara on my eyelashes. This is my holy grail. This is the Lancome. It is pricey. Something similar to this one is Milani, if you don't want to spend the money on this one. This is by Lancome. This is amazing. Look how thin and just precise this is to really get under your lashes. It just looks amazing. You'll see the difference once I go ahead and apply this. You'll be like, okay. So yeah, I went to Target today and these lashes were only $4.99. The only problem with these lashes that I have is that they're really stiff because I believe they're synthetic. I'm not even sure. They say they're lightweight, but they're not lightweight at all. I'm going to be honest with you guys. They're a little heavy. They are double stacked. They're really gorgeous, but you really do have to adjust them, and you also have to make sure that you cut them on the top. I try to do it over here because it can be a little bit too long in the inner corners here, which can be really, really annoying. So, you know. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and apply that Lancome. And then I'll put exactly also the liner. I know someone asked me about the liner before I forget. And the liner is also from Lancome. All right, so I'm like literally just applying this. Okay, and hold on a second. Hold on. I just realized. All right, I didn't set my nose over here, so it was looking kind of crazy. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and do that. Sorry, I have to look in the mirror for this, so I'm not trying to be rude with you guys. So if you have questions, definitely leave them. I'm gonna go through the questions in a second. What did somebody put? What lashes are you wearing? I already put that. I wear glasses, and when I take them off, my makeup, my nose comes off. Do you know anything that can help? Yeah, you want to definitely go ahead and make sure that you bake around those areas. And make sure you go ahead and use a nice primer that's mattified, that's going to really go ahead and hold your foundation together. Because I know how pain in the A could be when you have glasses on, even sunglasses, that you're wearing sunglasses, right? And then all this area kind of comes out or whatever. It's just super, super freaking annoying. I know exactly what you mean. I just make sure that I really bake around that area, around the nose area here. Don't over bake depending on your skin type. And really make sure you wear really good primer. That, I'm telling you, primer counts, man. Alright, so just putting that under, you can tell a big difference. You're welcome. I love this so much. I love, love, love this mascara so much. It's like a charcoal black too. Alright. It's like a charcoal black, which is so pretty. You guys sticking with me, man? It's like almost 12 o'clock, babe. What time is it?
11:41.
I gotta make sure that I come on here early. Alright, just to make sure that we are really getting... Because I have powder right there, I like to take a little mascara. Because I don't want it to look crazy. Alright, good primer is what's your skin type, and that's going to be able to really tell you what good primer. The foundation that you end up wearing also counts about what like kind of good primer you're going to be using as well. Certain foundations don't mix well with certain primers if it's oil or water based. So that's something, you know how sometimes if you have a water-based foundation, doesn't mix well with the oil-based foundation. So that's something that you really want to look at. You don't want to just have any primer, because if you have certain primer, let's say if you have an oil-based primer and then you have a water-based foundation, they kind of can clash because water and oil don't mix, right? So a lot of people sometimes say, well, I have this, I don't know what's happening. Like, I'm doing all the steps, but are you really doing the steps to really know what kind of primers and foundations that you guys are mixing? Because ingredients do count. You know, it's all chemistry as well too, on what you're really putting on your face. Thank you. Thank you, Marlene. Oh, I tell people that too, because some people will mix oil foundations with water base, and it just doesn't work for them, and they're really trying to figure out what's going on, and it's because just their foundation doesn't mix well with their primer. All right. Oh, yeah. You know, with oily skin, you just want to make sure you really mattify. And like I said, just using the right products really counts. All right. So I think that's it for mascara under the lashes. All right. There we go. All right, I don't know if you guys can see. All right, so that is done as far as that one goes. All right, and then sometimes I'll have a little mascara that'll go under, but I'll wait till that dries and then I'll go ahead and I'll clean it up. So next thing I'm going to be doing is just doing a little contouring on the nose, nothing major, just because the Wet n Wild is good for oily skin. Yeah, it is good for oily skin. I think that if you're trying to invest into it depends if you're trying to do drugstore or high-end. I'm telling you, Smashbox is amazing for oily skin. I think it's one of the best primers out there. I love Smashbox because they have so much ranges of different, from you having oily to dry to red, to, you know, to rosacea, to having, you know, acne, or, you know, to help with breakouts. So they really do have anything to cater to, you know, the skin. So let me go ahead and just fix this right over here. Okay, I'm seeing something different over here in the like this eye is looking darker. So, but yeah, if you guys have any questions, that's what I'm here for. I'm definitely going to be doing the lives more. I don't know how that works. I guess you guys would share the video. I guess that's how it works. You guys share the video. Let me know if you guys have ever done this or have seen the live video. So I'm just going to take this again. There's no product on here. And just really like blend everything together. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and take a brush to do a little contouring in the nose, nothing too major. So let me go ahead and grab a brush here. This is the LA Colors Angle Blending Brush. So I like to take a brush like that just to kind of get right over here into the nose area and kind of slim it down a little bit. Again, because I'm not going anywhere special, I'm not going to do like a freaking intense contour. If you guys want to see that, definitely go ahead and let me know. I can come back again on Facebook or even IG live and do that for you guys. Okay, so I like to take the Hoola Bronzer just because it has a nice undertone to it for contouring. It's not too intense, not too orange. So I take a little bit on this angle brush and I'm just going to go ahead. And I like to start here, just kind of bringing in that contour. You know, some people start from here. I like to start from here. Ooh, Wait a minute. Wait a minute, girl. All right, let me fix this for you guys. Because I have it set up so that the lighting doesn't look too harsh. But, sorry, guys. Bear with me. Technical difficulties. All right. I wonder. All right, so I'm going to have that here so it's not too bad. All right, there we go. Because I want to get some lighting for you guys. All right, give me 1 second, guys. I'm sorry. Can you tell I'm new to this? All right. So let's put it where. All right, because the way I have this set up. All right. I think I have it. No, it's still not going. It's kind of dropping. So annoying. Okay. I think we're good. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead. Where's my brush? Okay. I'm telling you. You tell I'm new to this? All right, so I'm going to go in again, just right over here. I just want to really bring in the contour. A light contour, nothing crazy. So I like this because it has, you know that the LA colors, actually you can find this even in the dollar store, by the way. All right, so this has like a nice angle to it, so I can really get in here. So I'm gonna go ahead and again do a light contour, nothing too crazy. And then I like to bring this in as well. Okay, light-handed, because if not, forget about it. All right, so we're gonna go ahead. And then what I like about this, because it has the angle, I'll go ahead and really bring that in. Okay. All right, so we're just gonna bring, again, this is just, and then I like to go ahead and kind of blend that all together so it doesn't look crazy. About Facebook Live is you always jam and they can delete. Oh yeah, that's true. Can you, okay, so can you play music in the background? Or did, like you said, okay, I'm gonna back it up so you guys can really see. All right. Or, you can't put music. I didn't put music because I felt like I was talking to you guys, but I would love to put music too in the background. Oh my God, my nose looks crazy. All right, so again, I'm just bringing that down and then I stop right there and just kind of pinch that in there because it has the angle. And then again, just bringing that up and really blending that together. Okay, and then same thing with here. It's gonna go in, bring that a little bit closer, because if not you'll have the harshest line ever. Okay, and whatever Access product I have, I like to bring it down. I don't like to do it straight. It depends how your nose is. Okay, I don't want to do straight down because then I look like I'll have too much of a long nose and then it looks ridiculous. So then I like to take a little bit more of the product and then I like to go right in here, okay? Because this is the tip of my nose. If I go too up, I look ridiculous. I want to have a little bit of a tinier nose. I mean, you know, just to kind of define it. I don't care about, like, I'm really satisfied with my nose. It's not like I'm like, okay. But I really want to go ahead and define it. So I'm going to blend that out a little bit more. But I want to go into my tip, which is going to be from here, okay? So I'm going to go ahead and just take this, the angle from the side, and just kind of lightly just give that little tip that it needs. So I'm going to go ahead and just blend that out there. Okay. All right. So first it's going to look crazy. Trust me, it is. And then, okay. So everything here, everything with makeup is about blending the colors together. Okay. All right. So we are going to, and again, it depends how intense you want your contour. If you want it crazy, I mean, not crazy, I'm sorry. If you want it intense and you really want it to really be defined, but I don't want it to define. I don't feel like I have a heavy contour, so I want it to just be a little bit defined, but not too much. You know what I mean? I don't want to look too much, because you could, I've defined it where it's like, bam, you know? But just want to do a little something to it. But I hope you guys are having a good night. I don't know where you guys are from. It would be nice to know. Let me know where you guys are from. But I really appreciate you guys tuning in. I thought I was going to be dull. I thought no one was going to watch. Honestly, I was like, is anybody going to even watch tonight? Because it's so late sometimes. And it's so hard because I am a mom. And with the freaking storm and everything, it's just like, Ugh. But I just feel like, you know, once the night hits, it kind of gives me more time. What I eventually want to go ahead and do is I do have lighting. I want to put all the lighting if I am going to be doing live, so you guys can really see my makeup. I just feel like I'm struggling a little bit with lighting. Okay, so again, I'm taking a little bit more product and I'm just pushing that up. Okay. All right. And just pushing that up. Nothing too major. Just a little contour. So yeah, you know, it kind of makes it hard sometimes to, oh, awesome. Thank you so much, Houston. So, it just, I don't know. This is like, you know, it's crazy because I see all these beauty gurus and they're so young, you know. They don't have any kids. They really don't have a family. So it's easier when you don't have those responsibilities. I mean, I always say that, like, it's not even hating about it. I just think it's amazing. But when you're like a mom and you're trying to like multitask and you're like, I'm telling you, it's crazy. Okay, so I'm not gonna mess with it too much now because I'm gonna highlight it in a second, but that's pretty much it. You just want to make sure that everything's blended, because when it comes down to nose contour, Lord, just a little something, you know. Hi, Big Spring, Texas. How you guys doing over there in Texas? Dallas, LA. I want to go to LA. All right. Okay, I think that's it. Gonna go back with my, oh, where's my blending brush? Okay, so just want to kind of blend everything together again. Okay. I'm gonna blend the top here. I like to blend everything together because, girl, when you start looking patchy, you know what I mean? Okay. Alright, so I'm going to put highlight in a second. You know what? I don't know if I should highlight or lips. Lips are my favorite part. So, you know what? I think I'm going to go ahead and do a highlight. Alright, I think I want to put a little bit, just a little bit more of this blush. Let me check here because I hope I'm not looking like too... Okay, here we go. Yeah. Just felt like I missed some over here because I really want to put on my highlight in a second. And I really want it to mix really well with my highlight. You know what I mean? And my hair is looking crazy. Alright, so the highlight I'm going to be using today is the Wet n Wild Precious Metals. Precious Petals, not metals. I'm going nuts. Alright, so this is how it looks. Absolutely love this highlighter. If you don't have this highlighter, if you're more of a darker skin complexion, they do have it's the Canopy one. Ooh, I think Canopy, but I don't know. I can't even think right now. Let's see if I have it with me. Oh, it's this one. Okay, Crown of Canopy. Crown of my Canopy. Crown of my Canopy. Alright, so this is how it looks. So if you have a darker complexion, I would go with this one. I've used this one anyway too, so. But they have this one that's here. And then they have the Precious Petals, which is also gorgeous for like a lighter complexion. So this is how these two look. Absolutely gorgeous. They're so pigmented, guys. The Wet n Wild is just booming it, man. They're doing so good. This is how it looks. So that way you guys can go ahead. Babe, you laughing at me? This is how it looks, guys. All right. So definitely go ahead and get yourself a Wet n Wild highlight because they are definitely popping. All right, so I'm just going to go ahead and take a makeup wipe and just clean out anything I have on my hands because I feel like my hands are dirty. Usually when I do the tutorial on Snapchat, it's a little bit easier for me to just step up and go and wash my hands really fast. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. All right, so I'm going to be taking a highlight brush. This one's from BH Cosmetics. This is from their set that they have. It's like $16 for the set. It's really good. I'm going to take a little bit of that Mario Badescu spray again, and I'm just going to spray a little bit on the brush, not too much because I don't want to like overdo it. Just 1, 2, that's it. Okay. Get some water real fast. All right, here we go. I was trying to grab the brushes. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and grab that. First, I want to go ahead and highlight the lip area. As a matter of fact, because I'm going to, let me put a little bit of powder in my lip area. I like to have a blank canvas before I actually apply any lip products. I'm going to put you guys a little bit closer so you guys can see. Amazon. You can get this for $12. You can actually get this at Ulta as well. So I'm going to just go ahead and take the translucent powder. And really just blank on my lips, because I like a blank canvas before I apply any lip product, so that way none of my pigmentation shows. So just take a brush, and that's it. Not too much. And we already exfoliated our lips, so it's not going to be dry and crusty. Make sure that you exfoliate your lips, okay? Don't be leaving your lips crusty. Alright, I'm going to go ahead. Crazy, right? Alright, so let's go ahead. Alright, there you go. Alright, there we go. Blank canvas. So now, apply a little bit of that highlight. I'm going to apply a little bit of my Cupid's bow. Okay. Oh, wet and wild come through. And I like to apply, a lot of people, well, why are you going to go ahead and apply highlight when you're going to have lipstick over? Well, this actually really helps me. Well, I like to put a little bit over here on top of the Cupid's bow just to highlight it. But it really does help me really define, because I don't have a lot of pigmentation on the top of my lip. So it helps me really, it's like a pinpoint for me to go ahead and apply liquid lipstick. So I'm going to apply a little bit there, you know, if you want to go extra. Alright, so that's that. I like to apply a little bit on my cheek, or under my cheek, a little bit on my forehead. Okay, because I need everything to come together. I don't want to be like, don't put too much though. You don't want to be glowing too much. Alright, so then I'll take a little bit of that powder, because I'll just go over it real fast. There we go. Alright, so let's apply some of that highlight on the nose in a second, but let's go ahead and, ooh. And you see how the two come together? Absolutely gorgeous. I have, both of those candy was one too dark, so okay, yeah. Will you do your garage sale on here eventually? Yeah, we'll do it. Yeah, that'll be cool. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and go ahead to Wet and Wild. Alright, well, I'll be coming through, yes. But you see how, like, and you don't want to bring the highlight. I already went ahead and applied blush in the cheeks. I feel like I need to bring this up a little bit. Okay, there we go. I'm sorry, guys. I'm trying to adjust myself. You don't want to bring it all the way over here. Just stick to over here a little bit. Okay, right over here in the high points. Okay. Alright. Because we like to glow. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and do that here as well. A little bit in the high points there, not too much. Won't be glowing too much. Alright. Alright. It's so good, and it's only, what, you can find this for even $3. Okay, stop playing. They got the Maybelline, but this one's better than the Maybelline, I think. Maybelline's a little bit too gold. This is just right. Alright, so I put a little bit in the tip of my nose. I don't like to over highlight my nose anymore, because I was overdoing it at one point. It was just too much. I don't care the cheek. So I don't want to overdo it. Okay, so what I usually like to do is, I'm going to take that same brush, and I'm just going to clean it here. I do have liquid to clean the brushes, or if you have the Veromona brush cleaner, take a little bit of that highlight for the nose, okay? Because this is angle, it's going to really get in an angle of the nose area. And then just a little bit here. Okay, I like to stop. Don't be going right here. I like to stop right here. Don't be going. You do whatever you want. I don't like to go ahead and go further than that. This is Precious Petals from Wet n Wild. I'm hitting pan on this, man. Hitting pan on it. Alright. Alright. There we go. Alright. And then, again. Alright. Alright. Because I like to shine like a diamond. Let me stop. Alright, then I'll take that blush that I have, whatever access, and just really blend that together. Okay. Alright. Alright. Whoa. What time is it, guys? I don't even like know what time is it. Alright. So then I'm grabbing again that for the contour for the nose, and just grabbing a little bit just right here, okay? And again, I'm not taking, because I put highlight in this, but I have a cleaner. You can get any brush cleaner. You get the e.l.f. one. The one that I have, it was just right beside me. The one that I have is the Cinema Secrets one. And I have another brand that's really good. So that way in between it'll disinfect your brushes. And even if you have clients. So. Alright, so I like to bring that in a little bit more again. Okay. Alright. Alright, somebody said something about eyelash. What happened? Oh no, it is not coming out, my love. What you see here is the powder from me pressing the powder. I gotta put mascara afterwards, my love. It looks like it's coming out, but it's not. If you see right here, they're not coming out. What you see is the powder from me placing the powder. When you see me go ahead and place the inner corner powder, that's why I put mascara. I'm gonna do that in a second. It'll look like it's coming out, but it's not coming out. So we're gonna go ahead and just do that. It just looks like that because when you put the inner highlight, it'll have powder over there. So you just have to make sure that you fix that up. Oh yeah, it's definitely not coming out. I stuck these Johns. These are not going anywhere. Oh no, you're good. I'm glad you told me. No, it looks like that though. If you see, it'll look like that, but it's a powder. I'm going to put mascara there in the end. Okay, so the highlight is on. We're going to get to the lipstick in a second. I'm looking like a disco ball now. So I'm going to go ahead and do the setting spray in a second. But let's go ahead and apply my favorite part, which is the lipstick. Now, I don't know what I want to apply for lipstick. I think I want to do something a little berry. I don't know. Or maybe I'll give you guys, well, I was going to do two, but maybe that'll be too much. Are you guys looking to see a drugstore lipstick or a high-end, like Anastasia or Huda Beauty? Or do you guys want to see like Wet n Wild or Milani? Let me know right now so I can choose what lipstick I'm going to wear. And I think that while you guys do that, I'm going to put some setting spray on me so I can hydrate my face. So I'm going to be using the same spray, which is the Mary Badusco. Again, I found this at Amazon. You can also find this at your Ulta. They even have the smaller ones. So we're going to hydrate. Lord. Woo! So what I like to do is, because again, the powder gets on there and then I'll put mascara in the end. If I apply mascara afterwards, then it'll be freaking literally dripping. So I'm going to go ahead and put a little bit more. And that's it. Drugstore? Okay. Let's see. And it really all comes together. I really like it. You just have to make sure that it really seeps in. And if there's anything that's dragging on or whatever, we're going to go ahead and clean that up in a second once it dries. I need this Red Bull because, girl. Okay, so let's go ahead and do the liquid lipstick. Looks like you guys want to see drugstore, so we're going to go ahead and do that. So let me see what we're going to go ahead and get from here. Wet n Wild? Wet n Wild, Wet n Wild? Let me see. Sorry guys, it's because I have my drugstore in one end. I have the Berry Recognized from Wet n Wild, or we can do the Give Me Mocha. Is really, really pretty. I'm wondering if this will look good with the Give Me Mocha or the, let me know guys, let me know now. We have the Give Me Mocha or the Berry Recognized. Which one you guys want to see? Which one y'all guys want to see? Isn't it pretty? Absolutely love, 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 love this highlights. Give Me Mocha. Berry. Let me know guys so I can know which one. Berry. Okay. 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 While y'all doing that, let me. Mocha. Give Me Mocha. Berry. Alright, so it looks like Mocha's winning. Alright, I'll give it a few more, like a minute. And I pretty. Why is it? Mocha. Let me fix this. Oh my God, my hair looking crazy. Mocha. Mocha. All right, we are going to be doing mocha. All right, so this is the Gimme Mocha. This is how the applicator looks. If you guys don't have the Wet n Wild liquid lipsticks, I do have a swatch video and full review, first impressions, all that good stuff on these babies, and I love them. All right, so let me go ahead and grab a mirror here. And let me go close up for you guys. Always close enough for you guys. I'm like, bam, right there. I'm just right there. All right, so let's go ahead and do, I have braces, so I have a habit of like drooling in the side of my mouth. It's just in case you guys see me drooling here. Hi, Vanessa. Thank you, guys. Marlene, thank you. You're so sweet. Love, love, love you guys. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and apply that. Okay, let's do this. Oh, actually, let me, again, because again, I'm like, I swear I'm like drooling here. Okay, let's do this. Okay, I'm gonna have to look. Okay, here we go. I feel like I need music in the background. So I like to use the point of the brush, like if it were to be a lip liner, you know? All right, there we go. All right, so I'm just gonna apply one more coat, and I'm gonna focus on swiping it this way. I'm not gonna go crazy this way, like all over, okay? And then, again, taking this point here, okay? Okay. My tip is to always go one direction, go the other way, and then end it while it's still wet, because these take a little bit to dry. Not a long time, but I'm just, because if not, it'll be patchy and crusty. Okay. And I have no mirror here, guys. I'm literally doing it in the screen. Okay. All right, there we go. Ooh, like I'm okay with this look. Let me stop. I'm such a cheese ball. When you guys get to really know, I'm a cheese ball. All right, so that's that. So now we're gonna go ahead again with the little tip. Sometimes I like to also use a lip brush if I'm really trying to be extra, but we're gonna wing it. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and start from here, so we can go ahead and go to the top lip. Thank you, Daddy. Thank you, Vanessa. Alright, so you see how that highlighter kind of is my pinpoint? So I like to overline a little bit, but I don't want to do too. Let me hear you out. Let me hear you. Alright. Okay. Now, I'm going to have to apply a little bit more. Because, there you go. Because how, like, there you go. There you go. Okay, and then, again, don't go in. Once you do that first layer, I want to show you guys real fast. A lot of people tell me the Wet n Wilds be crumbling. Don't put over layer the lips, okay? Leave it just like that. Start with the bottom. Do exactly that layer. You're going to be fine. If you overlay these freaking babies, they'll be crusty as hell. Trust me what I'm telling you. Alright, so you're going to go back here. That's my berry. See how, like, okay, that's kind of light right there, right? So I'm gonna go in again real fast. All right, And okay. And I'm telling you, I don't know how I'm doing it. I'm literally looking into the screen. What do you guys think about this color? Alright, I'm going to go that again. And then I'm going to get... There we go. Okay. Alright, there you go. Take this heart. Alright, you see how it's getting chunkier here? Bring that down, okay? Hey, look at it, look at it and go out. You guys are seeing it for live. It's not cracking right now. Just saying. You see how it starts getting tacky? I don't even want to mess with it anymore. If I start trying to layer this baby, like, forget about it. You see how it starts getting sticky right here? Okay? That's the sign. Nude it down a little bit. Okay? Alright. That's it. That's it. Because if not, there you go. Alright. So what I'm going to go ahead and do is... And if I want to put a little bit of more highlight right there on top of it, I can. I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to do that. So, and you know, with these Wet n Wild liquid lipsticks, they're amazing. They're freaking amazing. But you don't want to go ahead. Let me back it up a little. I feel like I'm close, man. Hold on. Let me. Okay, there we go. With these Wet n Wilds, oh, my hair, Lord. With these Wet n Wilds liquid lipsticks, you just don't want to layer them too much. Like a lot of people are like, oh, it feels crusty. It feels... No, because you're layering the liquid lipstick way too much. Okay? And if I would have kept layering right here, it would have been crusty. But it feels good now. Feels good. And remember, I exfoliated my lips, so my lips wasn't that crusty. You know what I mean? But yeah, guys, this is the final look. Let's spray a little bit more, because I'm trying to be extra. And, yeah. There we go. Of course, I wouldn't have my hair looking crazy. I'm trying to fix, you know. But, yeah. Alright, so I'm probably going to have you guys... Let me take out the... Hold on. Now, I'm going to have y'all guys a little bit close. Now, I'm waiting till it dries, so anything that's under my under eye or whatever. Okay, I want to make sure that everything is... You know what I like to do also is I like to take a little bit, because sometimes if I go over this, I'll take the angle brush and kind of make sure that there's no product in here, but just really blend everything together, I feel like. But yeah, so this is the finished look. I'm sorry about the lighting, my loves. This is how, if I'm going to twist this, is rotate your phone. You can rotate. Ooh, it says I can rotate. I didn't know you can rotate like this, but then you can't see the comments. All right, I'm going to rotate it like this, guys, so you guys can see the eye look. Okay, and what I want to do is, because, you know, we start getting, want to take a little Q-tip, and literally, I can't do it that way, Lord. But, take a little Q-tip and just clean up a little bit under the eyes. You don't want any of that fallout that was there. Alright, guys, so this is how everything looks. And I'm going to clean up over here too, because I feel like the purple kind of went over there, but it's live for you. So the lashes are not bad. I'm pretty impressed with the lashes. I definitely would go ahead and put a little bit of mascara here, just because some of the purple got in there. But, alright, so I'm going to put you guys back on here. And, ooh, hold on a second. What did I just do? Okay, so, yeah, if you guys have any questions, that's what I'm here for now, too. And, Lord, let me know if you guys have any questions. I'm going to go ahead and take out the excess of any of that fallout that I have with let me get a brush here. Okay. For the liner here, this is Lancome. This is just a pointer brush. This is a Smashbox multitasking detail brush. I'm going to take out whatever purple fallout you have. You know, because you never know. I mean, you spray that. Alright. So, yeah. This is pretty much like the final look. I don't know if you guys can see really well. Just feel like this lighting isn't the greatest. Let me see if I turn this lighting off and you guys can really see the eye look a little bit better. These lashes are from Allure. Is it Allure? Allure? Let me back y'all up a little bit. I feel like I'm super... Oh no, is it like that? That's the lipstick Guignol. Let me see here. I'm trying to get the box. Where did I put the box so I can show you guys the lashes? They are like... If you go to my Snapchat, I actually have an eye tutorial on this look. The eye tutorial on this look is still live on my Snapchat and will be for the next 24 hours. So, what else was I going to tell you guys? Huda Beauty. Thank you so much, Marlene, for letting her know. Yeah, it is the Huda Beauty. On the inside of your eye line. It is purple. I'm still learning to play. Alright, let me go ahead and show you guys the palette that I used and the liner that I used. Let's see here. Where is it? Okay, so this is the palette that I used. It is the Huda Beauty palette. This is how the colors look. Alright, so from this palette, this little section right here, and no, I'm wrong. This section right here is absolutely pigmented. It's absolutely gorgeous. The whole palette's gorgeous. The purples right over here, the purple undertones here, aren't as pigmented. There's a little bit of fallout. And if you go to my Snapchat, you'll see an in-depth tutorial about what I'm talking about this palette. A lot of people rave about this palette. It's absolutely gorgeous, but there is fallout. With a lot of matte eyeshadows too, there's a lot of fallout that comes with it. So it's not too bad in the fallout, I'll be honest with you. The issue that I have with this is that the purple shades aren't pigmented. I noticed that I had to really pack in certain shades, certain colors. I was trying to do a purple look because I absolutely love purple, and I felt like I couldn't really do that because it just wasn't pigmented. It just wasn't pigmented like that. And you know, when you first swatch it, you think, oh my god, it's pigmented, but it really doesn't. No, you know what? It really doesn't come out too much. You know, it's not as pigmented as I would have thought. The pressed glitter is absolutely gorgeous. That's what I have in my eyes right now. I have this shade, and hold on, I have this shade. Hold on, let me turn this around. What am I doing? All right, so we have on the eyes right now, we have the pressed glitter right here, which is right in here. We have this shade over here that's in the inner corner, and then I kind of mixed these shades over here, you know, on the outside, and the brown as well, just to give it some definition. Everything is Glam by Melly. Everything is Glam by Melly besides my YouTube, which is Glam by Melly TV. So it is Glam. Oh my god, this palette is amazing. You do have to work with some of the eyeshadows, but it's really good. As far as my inside my waterline, it is Lancome, and I'm trying to find it for you guys. I just had it for the tutorial, and I feel as though that I can't find it now that I need it. I'm trying to see if I can find it for you guys, but I don't see it anywhere. It is from Lancome. If you go to my Snapchat, you will see it's absolutely gorgeous. See how intense that freaking liner is? I actually posted the details of everything for my eyes on my Snapchat. So feel free to go ahead and check out my Snapchat if you want to snack out. Just snack out. Check out the details on the eye look today. It actually also has the details of the lashes, which I got at Target for $4.99. They are by the brand Allure. Allure, is it? Allure, the ones that carried the Vegas nail lashes. It was only $4.99, so you can't really be. Good night. Thank you so much for you guys. I mean, thank you so much for you guys. Is it getting late? Is it getting late? Thank you guys for watching. I really, really do appreciate it. I really hope you guys like the look. If you guys are wanting to see more Facebook Lives, please make sure you comment on the picture that I'm going to go ahead and post, so that way I know. Make sure to share this video. It's my first Facebook Live, so next time we'll get the lighting a little bit better, and then we can maybe do some eye tutorials. I would love to do some eye. Hi, Bianca. But Snapchat, yes. But I really did enjoy. I really did enjoy it, guys. I appreciate you guys being on here. Next time, I promise my hair won't look so freaking nuts and crazy. This was really last minute. I wasn't sure if I was gonna come on here. I was kind of like, do I come on here for the Facebook Live? But I was like, you know what, I've really been dying to try it. I was debating if I was gonna come to Facebook Live, or if I was gonna go ahead and do the Instagram Live. But I've done Instagram Live before, but just chit chat. I haven't really done an actual tutorial. Let me go ahead and put this up, because I feel like I'm so close up with you guys. But it was really fun. So yeah, this is the final look, guys. If you guys have any questions, I'll be on here for the next 5 minutes, and I'm gonna log off, get onto my Snapchat in a little bit. So if you have any questions, feel free, please make sure you go ahead and let me know. Much needed. But yeah, I have fun, man. I have fun. I love. I'm telling you, I love this color. It's so pretty. Yeah, so the eyeshadow was pretty good. It looks pretty good. It doesn't look too bad. It doesn't look too shabby. It blended really good, which is really cool. So yeah, that was pretty much my review. I gave my little review on this. I think that if you guys haven't picked this up, definitely pick it up. I think it's a must-have, especially if you're like a beauty hoarder like myself and you want to have those palettes. There is other palettes out there that a little bit better in pigmentation, but I think that the color range in this is so pretty. It's purples, it's plum, it's so fall, which I absolutely love. This is the lip color Give Me Mocha by Wet n Wild. Just wondering if you have any tips. I'm just getting into different makeup looks. What kind of well, if you're just starting, you want to start out with the basic eye looks. Believe it or not, brushes matter, and I don't mean having expensive brushes. I mean having the right having the right brush to blend your eyeshadows is a must-have. Start with the basics, which is just really trying to buff out and blend different shades together. I think that's one of the most important things is when I started learning makeup, is just knowing how to combine the colors together, because certain colors just don't combine together good, or certain colors just really oxidize with each other, and then it becomes a really big mess. It's just really playing with color. Don't be afraid to mess up, because I'm still learning. Hello, like I'm still learning. I still have trouble with my eyebrows. I still have trouble with blending certain eyeshadows. I'm still learning, because it's always a learning process. There's nothing to be set in stone. So everything is practice. Practice makes perfect. And that's like one of the most important things to know, that you have to keep going and practicing to learn, right? Because if now you don't practice, you won't learn anything, and then you don't know what the hell you're doing. So that's kind of my everyone's asking me about my lashes. If you go into my Snapchat, guys, you will see the name of the lashes, which is, they're from the brand Allure. It's the same lashes. If you guys are familiar with Vegas Nay from Instagram, she created a lash I'm gonna say lash brand. She created some lashes with them. It's the same brand. It's called Allure. They're in Target. They also even have them, I think I've seen them in Ross and TJ Maxx. This specific ones are the double stacked wispy ones. I don't have the box unfortunately with me, but if you go into my Snapchat, you will see that info on there for sure. Yes. This one is the Wet n Wild Give Me Mocha, the liquid lipstick that I have on right now. Bring those questions in, guys. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding, guys. Man, I had fun. I definitely want to do this again for sure. I really, really enjoy it. Makeup, what brand, please? Makeup as far as like the eye makeup is what you're asking me? Or thank you so much. Thank you so much. Coño, but where did I put the... Yeah, I used hers at Ulta. I couldn't use a double stack for some reason. The issue that I have with these lashes is that they say they're lightweight and they're very heavy. Like, these are double stacks and they're very, very heavy. They look really pretty and you have to kind of adjust them because, if you can tell here, they become too long in the inner corner, which I don't like. But, you know. But you gotta, you know, I work with what I got, and I was trying them for the first time. They're not bad, but they feel heavy. I'm not gonna lie, they feel very heavy on my lids. I use her Ulta, can use a double stack, yeah. And I like her. I've used the Vegas May ones. They're not bad. They're not my favorite ones. Sometimes what I usually like to do is I like to stack the Salon Perfect lashes because they have a thin band, and every time I go ahead and stack their lashes, it's thin, so it feels very lightweight and very good on the Good night, Harleen. Well, makeup or subtle makeup, I like both. I don't wear this type of makeup every day. I am a mom. I'm on the go. I will be doing like an everyday makeup on here. I don't do this type of makeup every day. This is if I'm going out or I really want to feel extra for the day, then I'll do something like this. But most of the time it's lashes, a bold lip, maybe a little contour, y dale, like then I'm done. So, but I prefer both. I like to be able to transfer myself into maybe if I want to go a little dramatic or if I want to have a wing. Like, it's all the way that you're feeling for the day. That's how I feel. I don't wear makeup every day. If you guys follow me on Snapchat, especially, you know I don't wear makeup every day. Like, I'm just like, okay. But I enjoy makeup. I feel like it does make me feel good because I'm ready. As soon as I got my makeup, I'm ready to go. I'm like, where are we going? You know what I mean? But it's such a good way to express. I love it because I really express myself. You can express, like, you know what I mean? It's like, you know, your alter ego kind of comes out, which I love. So that's really cool. But let me know, guys, if you have any more questions before I log off. I am going to be logging off of here in the next few minutes so I can hop on my Snapchat because I know my Snapchat fan. I usually do Tutorial Tuesdays, guys, on my Snapchat, so make sure to follow me on Snapchat as well. I'm on there Tuesdays. I also have daily takeovers, so not just myself but other people do take over my Snapchat, so definitely go ahead and follow me on there. Again, if you guys are interested in me doing Facebook Live tutorials, let me know. Everything is Glam by Melly, as well as my YouTube channel. My YouTube channel is Glam by Melly TV, which I'm going to be uploading a new video this week. I started vlogging as well. So, and then my Instagram is Glam by Melly. So pretty much everything is Glam by Melly except my YouTube, which is Glam by Melly TV, and my Twitter, which I'm really not in Twitter like that. Not yet, maybe in the future, but it's just so many freaking social media accounts. But yeah, so you know, that's pretty much it. I hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial. I'm gonna log off out of here. If you guys have any questions, make sure to go ahead and follow me on Snapchat. I really appreciate you guys. So again, this is the final look. Give you guys one more little closer before I log off. Let me show you guys my eye look. I'm turning this over again so you guys can see, just in case you're just coming back on the finished look. This is the eye look. Eye look is actually live right now on my Snapchat. And I also have like what I used on my eyebrows, what I primed with over there. And then I decided to do the face, the highlight though from Wet n Wild though. That highlight though. Yes, come through. $3.99 highlighter. And then the Gimme Mocha. The Gimme Mocha, I didn't really layer like that. If you do another layer, it is darker. but you really have to work with it. But it doesn't feel crusty or anything. It's very comfortable on the lips. Yeah. All right, my loves. All right, my loves. I will be logging off out of here. Please let me know, because you guys communicating with me really makes me happy, so I can know what you guys want. If you want another tutorial on here, I will be gladly to go ahead and set up a day where you guys would want to see tutorials. Maybe I can do it every other Tuesday, or maybe I can do that on Thursdays and then tutorial Tuesdays on my Snapchats. It feels really good to be able to do it live, just because I'm not holding the phone and I already have it kind of mounted in, you know, here right in front of me. So that helps really much. But thank you guys so much for tuning in. I really appreciate it. It's starting to get late. I really appreciate it. I'm gonna hop on right now on my Snapchat. I might hop on my Instagram live. I don't know yet. We shall see. And I love you guys so much. Thank you guys for tuning in. I really appreciate it. And again, Glam by Melly is my Snapchat. I'm heading on there now. So if you have a question that I didn't get to answer on here, make sure to go ahead and go to my Snapchat right now, because you can see the eye tutorial, and on here you can see the face tutorial, which will be up, I believe, 24 hours. I believe, or forever. I don't even know how that works. I'm gonna find out. And I will see you guys next time. Bye guys. Bye guys. All right. There we go. You already saw the light. All right. Good night, guys. Appreciate you.